think I have some. Well, you know what? I have iron on me. So let's just go ahead and make a bucket. Is that an Enderman? If you're saying it's just gonna drop down, I don't understand then, because then why isn't it dropping down with the redstone torch there? I don't even have powder anymore. Okay, I don't have any powder. And I'm gonna go see if Reb is alive. Okay then. They will. And you're the only one in here, so there's a link.
Hello, hello, hello. Sorry about the delay. Joe Nathan was trying to figure out gravity. It didn't work. So for those of you tuning in for the not the first time, you know that this giant mega ultra rugged base had a big ocean here. I removed the ocean. I found an aquifer underneath. More water removing. That's for our hour before we jump over to Juggerite, and I don't know what he's working on today. Ugh. So the process here. Oh, Enderman. Enderman mob griefing. Process here is always block off squares of water, remove it with sponges, dry sponges, rinse and repeat. This is going to be a problem though because not only are drowns spawning down here, but also I've got several slime chunks around, and so sometimes slimes like to come and join me, like this guy. Yes, yes, I know. Okay. I still have my conduits in reach though, which is nice because I could be under here breathing the water, seeing, watching when the drowned are coming in to attack me. So if you go back and watch Joe's stream, which you absolutely should, he built a nice small flower farm, which I enjoyed that. I didn't really know what he was going to go with that, but I liked the small one. I built a slight larger one I got rid of. And then he finished out talking about a concrete farm and asked me my advice for something on a farm that I designed 2 days ago. Haven't even put a video up yet because I just kind of threw it together. And so I guess that's going to be pushed up in the rotation. And I'll just build it where he's already got it planned out. That'll make it easier for him. It'll already be there, and I didn't really think of a place to put it anyway. Turn off mob griefing. If we turn off mob griefing, like half the other stuff I do around here won't work. So it depends on how scared I am about doing this. Sometimes what I'll do is I'll go to the edge, get out of the water, and I'll just place blocks down like that. And then that way work my way across. However, up here the slimes will get you quicker than the drowned will down there. So I've been doing that here. I'm getting over the same virus I think that caused me to lose my voice for 2 months last year this time. So I may have some coughs, I may have some sniffles. I don't remember what my mute button is, so we're gonna deal with it. It's probably is it spacebar? I don't know. Now I'm trying to play. There's another one. And another one spawning behind. He's far enough away. Okay, I already dried all my sponges, so we're ready for that part. Slime is down there trying to get me. I see you. I see you, Slime, trying to get me. I see you down there. Oh. Okay, so what else is going on in the world of Minecraft? Got this new version coming out everyone's talking about. As usual, I haven't looked at all of the videos or all the info on it. The new wood type, people always like new wood types. It's a little bright pink. It's nice because jungle is that kind of off pink that's kind of ugly. But as I put it, and I think in a Cage Creation stream recently, it's kind of like the giving us bright pink wood like that as like creating the Lego Friends line. You don't have to make it pink for girls to play the game, Mojang. Way to be on top of stuff. Yeah, it's better to be surprised until they throw stuff at you like the warden and stuff that's going to kill you when you're not paying attention. That's when the surprise kind of ends. The fun part of the surprise ends. Lag much? Oh yeah. So my internet's been iffy for 3 days too, so this stream is going to be going well. Don't worry, if something pauses, it's me, it's not you. Probably. Question is, do I have enough gravel to make it all the way across? Yeah, you have no idea how annoyed I am. The only positive thing about this being a giant aquifer right where I'm removing all these blocks is that it's a giant space I no longer have to remove blocks from. Like, don't have to wear down my pickaxe, it's just grinding this. And back before sponges were around, this was even worse because it would be essentially do this to the entire area, then remove the gravel and sand. Done that back in the day too. Not pleasant. Alright, I get it, lag. Also, sometimes fish get in the way there. 1, 2, 3, 4, and the fifth one, place a block. I've had a lot of experience removing water from the ocean that was here before. Now I'll just take it out and put it back in. I've been reusing this gravel since the beginning. So all these walls around me, all the way up to where the copper changes to iron, that was water down to, well, you can see the ocean bottoms, those lines in the glass here. As I whip around so fast you can't possibly see anything. So you can see that's ocean bottom, that's ocean bottom. So everything up and above to the glass was ocean that I have already removed. And if we go to this section and look over the edge, that's down to bedrock. So we're doing that for this entire section. It's 144 blocks across at the widest. And it's, I can't remember, many, many, many chunks. So it's 9 chunks by 9 chunks with the triangles cut in. So it's a lot. It's taken me months already. It'll take me more months to finish. And most of it is this kind of boring stuff. Which I do when I'm just kind of watching TV, talking with my family, just hanging out. Okay, now where are the slimes down there that want to attack me next? Because I'm going to want to get rid of him before I get rid of this gravel. Ow. Okay. Doo-doo-doo. I don't know why I've built slime farms in this world. All I do is kill slimes constantly anyway. I really don't need to do it automatically. There we go in here. Put one there. Put one there. Put one there. Put one there. This one wasn't enough, so we just go down here and put another one there. And then we try to remember what direction we went. This is probably not water in this direction. Oh wait, that is probably is water in that direction. Yeah, this is not water in this direction. Don't worry, if you're wrong, water just pours it on your head. It's fine. I knew you were down there. Okay. And now we get the gravel back. I try to keep the little ones around just to kind of keep the mob cap set a little. But inevitably they get hit in the head when I'm trying to break the gravel. Or just when they get annoying. Like that. Also, they have a tendency to just kind of jump off of high spots and kill themselves anyway. Ah. And when I started this project, I talked about how much of a pain removing water was, and it's annoying. I mean, even with all the slimes, it's annoying. But honestly, it went much quicker after I kind of avoided it for weeks because I was so bored with it. You just get in the habit. You find the groove. You gotta find your gravel removing pocket. Nope, that's not mute, that's just jump. That's probably why I couldn't make that mute, because I'd just be muted every time I jumped. I think that's what happened to me before. And then we do more. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can see how exciting this is. The torch trick is terrible when it's laggy at all, obviously. It's pretty good with haste 2, but when the haste runs out, it's very confusing when it doesn't work as well. But the more water you remove, the better you get at it. And it seems that even with the torch trick, some of the gravel will turn to what is it called? Flints. But it seems to be better than with a shovel. That may just be, me not paying attention, but it seems like it turns to gravel more with a shovel than it does with the torches. Yeah, but aren't the signs waterlog? I need a water to remove it at the bottom. Oh, I guess the sponges would remove it. That's not a bad idea. The only thing I don't like about it is I'd have to go back up and get signs. We will give Juggerite's suggestion a try, though. Oh, I'm getting hit. Lag is killing me. I'm pretty sure that was lag. Yeah, I'm not wearing my hat anymore. I knew the lag would be an issue. Maybe. See, Juggerite's obviously taking my normal role in the streams where I go in and make suggestions. I don't know if it'll work or not. Yeah, that'll probably work. I mean, I haven't tried it or nothing, but sounds right. I will be your guinea pig. I don't care what anyone says, using a controller is much easier in this game than not. Let's see. Signs, everywhere signs. Everywhere except for that box. I organized all my shulkers, so I don't know where anything is anymore. Also, the problem with signs is they only stacked at 10. Like, how useless. And let me tell you, I would not do the sign trick without the conduit power. Or water breathing. Because you would be under here for a while. As it tries to make you put text on the sign. Okay. Perfect. Nailed it. It is 16. I just only have stacks of 10. Okay, we don't let them drop, so we know they'll break. I guess I better fill in the corners. Yeah, signs do stack to 16. I just happen to have 2 stacks of 10. I don't use signs a lot. Okay. This is going to definitely fall into one of those categories of, will it work? Yes. Will it be useful? Not necessarily. That's right, I have to flip over to get my mute to work. There's always the return of investment here and the time spent. Take care of him so I'm not surprised later. Okay, lag much. I haven't died to slime yet down here, but ooh, it's been close a few times. Embarrassingly close. Because I have a tendency to wander away. Oh, see, that did work. Now the problem is I'd have to do... The problem is I didn't do this test very smartly. So anyway, what happens when you Dang it. Stop and try to think. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me remove this one. Now let me put... That was a terrible test. It's the fault of the tester, not the idea man. It was all me. Not paying attention. Okay, so one of the problems with that is... No. No, I think it'll work. I just think that it's a little bit too much trouble. Because, yeah, you saw where I have to place the signs place the signs down there, ignore, close out the dialogue. I have to... regen probably has saved my life, yes. I've got 6 beacons, like, all the way around. So I've got 4 fully loaded beacons that cover every part of the interior of this base. Obviously, 3 of them are up high, so down below they don't. But as I get closer down, I'll just move them down as I keep digging. Yeah, that's how gravity works. It's science lessons for Joe. Part of Facebook Facebook engineering. Part of Forever Bedrock engineering classes did not include gravity, like physics classes. It's a very odd engineering program. Look at that slime sneaking in under there. So that begs the question, does that mean that while I'm doing this, Baby Drown could come in and kill me too? Might be another reason not to do it. Alright, everyone ready? If I break this... Whee! First thing I also have to break the signs. So yes, Juggerite, it absolutely does work. No, I wouldn't do it. Well, now what? Now I'm stuck up here. What's going on? It's one of my conduit presents. They look like presents. Okay. Time to continue screwing around. We've all said Facebook engineer. It's because you have FB engineer, and we're just trained to think that as Facebook, not Forever Bedrock, even though we've been on this realm forever. Quite frankly, remembering that FB stands for Forever Bedrock is as hard as doing math on stream. Or while recording. Counting while recording, hardest thing in the world to do. Actually, I'm pretty sure I said it on an earlier stream. I think we all have. That's fair. I ain't getting any younger. Speaking of old people, you don't realize that old guy, a Bedrock Redstoner, everyone should follow. Spells his channel with a 0, so it's first alphabetically in my subscription list. I just saw that like this past week. Sneaky so-and-so. Love it. Now this is just like a giant block of gravel for some reason. Gravel happens in oceans naturally. And quite frankly, this is really at the lowest part where I will do the torch trick. Otherwise, oops, there's water there. So what happens if you do that? Yeah, you just do this. You float to the top where it happened. You replace it. You go whoops, and you go back in and remove the water. Easy peasy. Place the sponge. Place the sponge. Break. Break and fall. Next one, kill the fish. So another feature underneath this base area that I've discovered which will help and hurt at the same time is there is a rather large cave just underneath there. You see all that light gray from the deep slate down? That's gravel. That's a giant open cave that goes very far in one or two of those directions. So, you know, plus side, less digging. Minus side, bunch of mobs. Some of it's lit up. That's also where I got into a really bad near death loop because of internet lag months ago. I think it's on video on my channel called Lagcraft. Like, I had seen some weird phantom block stuff like that I haven't seen in a long time. The lag was really bad. I don't even know how I was still connected to the realm at the time. It's hard to feel like version 1.2 is going to be so really um, so big that like I'm gonna forget half the stuff that comes with it. Because we got the snifflers, we got the archaeology, we got the cherry blossoms, the armored trims. Who knows what else? Well, I mean, lots of people know what else. I just don't remember what else. Armor trims. I've said before. I'll no doubt complain about it again. That just seems necessarily complicated. That's fine. I don't have to get all of them. I no longer need netherite gear. It's fine. What do I care? Play to your hardcore base, not, you know, the bulk of your players. That's fine. I'm not a business guy. I don't know. I don't like that they can hit after they've already been killed. Seems a little unfair. But that's just me. Alright, this is that weird spot. I'll just throw this in here. Finish it up. Let me tell you, it's real hard to go to the rest of the world that doesn't have all these buffs on. I'm trying to jump 2 blocks everywhere. I'm trying to run fast. I'm trying to break blocks quickly. Can't do any of it anywhere else. Slimes are harder to kill when you don't have the strength on. It's a mess. I thought I was going to have more of this done. Alright, you know what? Just, here, how about that? Huh? You don't like the torches? Fine. You don't like you don't want the torches? We don't do the torches. Okay, shovel. Fun. Tired of this game. Taking all the fun out of the game. what the heck's happening here. Okay. There we go. How wild is he? Whoops. Gravity check. Still works. And there goes... Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Plunge to their deaths. Just the water? No. Oh, you scared him off. He didn't come here to be insulted. Where does he usually go? Ba-dum-bum. Thought I saw something weird down there. It was just copper. Let's see. Put the signs back. Apparently we lost 4 signs. Oops. Put the slime away. Put that away. Put the used stuff away. Put that and that. Dirt. Okay, so now I need to kind of move from this side down to this side because a lot of this is still like overhang of the water, as you can see from these giant pools over here. No, no. What I was saying is that if you were talking about putting water where the redstone torch is, and if you do that, the concrete will just fall into the water and remove the water and turn it into regular concrete from powder. In case you're wondering, the wool farm is doing very fine. Thank you very much. I don't have enough storage in it. Okay. We're starting to get rid of some of the clippers. We'll be fine. That's easy for you to say, pal. Oh, why did I do that? Should have just gone back down. Oh, because at that point it is too quick, and so it pushes it over. So we've got various things all poking them through here. I've swam through here a few times. I always get lost. It gets scary and confusing. It opens up to a dry cave somewhere, so I kept finding like skeletons and stuff. And then there's a look at this. What the heck are you two doing? Oh my gosh. For a second there, I thought I was drowning. I'm like, where's my conduit power? Oh, right, the bubbles don't show when you have that. Oh, look at this. Trident guy. What? Dude. They attacked me first. Mostly. Self-defense, I swear. Mostly. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. So here's a question. A lot of these streams, like a lot of us do, will be resource gathering or building something. Something that you're just kind of grinding away at. It's, fairly common. Not everyone wants to watch a stream. Some people just, want to watch a video. That's cool. Some people like to chill out the streams, relax, do whatever they're doing, have it on in the background. That's awesome. But seriously, this has to be way more boring than resource gathering, even, right? Because that's what it feels like to me. I don't know about a viewer, but as a player, this is terrible. Ooh, more copper. I use so much copper on the build with Cage Creation that I definitely have to smelt a bunch of the stuff I dig out of this space, so that works. I was like, I'll have plenty of copper. Nope. Whoops. That corner's fine. I don't want to remove the walls, though. Because I will get water, take water on. Do-do-do. I do a lot. I cut a lot of those out of my recordings. I obviously I'm someone who says a lot, so I cut a lot of those out of my recordings. Um, I think coughing could be some sort of stim for me, so I cough a lot. That's annoying to me. And then there's also the chuckling, which I know has gotten on people's nerves in the past, but hopefully not you, because I'm sure you're here. I find what I say to be immensely funny, and I'm kind of shocked that other people don't. Sometimes. I'm sure one of those weirdos who doesn't like puns. You know who I'm talking about. Oh, I know what I was going to say during this stream. I don't know if Joe doesn't know or if he does it on purpose, because you can't tell with Joe. But it's pronounced Fred, with a D at the end, not a B. I know what it's spelled like, but it's a D. And I honestly don't know if he knows or not. I mean, I say it in all my intros. It's fairly clear. I've talked about where the name comes before. It's just me being silly. It's Fred. No, it makes no sense. Don't worry about that. Sense is out the window. We're online now. Speaking of people who don't like puns. Call and they will answer. It's people who don't realize it's the highest form of language, much less humor. That's what I figured. Now let's see. We've got a drowned head, so let me store that where it belongs. Oh, yep. Chain helmet, also store that where it belongs. 5 minutes, the auto sorter will pick that up, and I'll never have to worry about him again. Yeah, I found a little bit of copper in this dig. Just a little. A little bit. Can't really tell. I once put out a sheet at work that said these puns are terrible, but it was Tearible. And at the bottom was little strips of paper with different puns on them you could tear off and share with your friends and family. I saw the idea from online, but I thought it was funny to actually hang up in the office. People took them too. It was nice. It's good to see some interaction. Ah, yes. The cat killing the internet. Tale as old as time. At least as old as the internet. So if we go over here, we see my water elevator. Just like the one using panes that we built over at the mega thing. The mega thing. That's what we're calling it till it is actually revealed. Um, it was my idea to build it more dangerous because it was, I don't know, it just looked better. And while danger is not my middle name, as many of you know, it was almost my son's. I should have kept pushing for it. She would have agreed eventually. Gee, Jugger, I hope you can keep the cat away while you're streaming. I mean, I'm just having, weather-related issues or something. I don't even know. It's been a while since the animals have actively tried to kill it. Years and years ago, my mom had DSL at her place, and the squirrels would chew the wires and cut it out all the time. So Joe was talking about buying buckets of tropical fish from the traders, and it occurred to me I just wander around here with some buckets and sell them to him. How much is a trader selling those things for? I'll undercut them. Two for the same price. Yeah, I got enough for another one. This is the excitement that I have most nights these days. You tell it must be magical in my house. 5 emeralds for a bucket and you bought like 4 or 5 of them? Ugh. Hope you have a raid farm. Borrow one of mine. I'm making another one soon. Lately I've been trading stone, I guess. And rotten flesh, of course. And some leather from the bartering and from all of the llamas that spawning around here that don't despawn with their traders. That bug has existed since Bedrock has existed, and they've never even talked about getting rid of it. Nah, I don't need 10 million emeralds. I got my 1 million. It's fine. Probably have a couple 100,000 over that right now. The big raid farm is still. I've been getting emeralds from there and giving them away even, but I still think it's got several double chests full. You can see Lunar and Deesky have been decorating the trading hall with them. Oh, the traders have always disappeared. I mean, despawn. They also disappear at nighttime. It's the llamas. You know, I haven't seen around here in a while, but I used to see all the time. Pillager patrols. Surprised I'm being shot in the back of the head right now. Huh. Spawn mechanics in this game are a mystery. Pronounce what wrong? My name? Oh, yeah. I figured you didn't know. I was pretty sure Joe did. Okay, that's my wolf farm. This should be right. Usually I pay attention to the coordinates. I've been forgetting to do that lately. Yeah, sure. Scary big slime block. Ooh, terrified. As the light comes in and kills me or something. Go away. Stop chasing me. I don't want any. Could buy cucumbers at the store yesterday because the Girl Scouts were blocking my way. Definitely wasn't going to talk to them. So I go back to the store today. I'm like, I know what the long number means. Well, Joe, sometimes we're all a little bit slow about different things. We all have our blind spots. Just remember, this is the high number. A little bit of lag then. Thought that was the time I was going to get booted. Just 10 more minutes. 10 more minutes. I mean, assuming that Checkerite's cat doesn't break something again. Oh, this is a bad one. Starting to lose the... nope, they're back. Hey. My family's probably using the internet or something. How dare they? How dare they use something that should be just fine, but obviously isn't all the time. Look at those jerks just waiting for me. Run away! Now, I am known as the person on the realm to run away from danger the quickest and most often. But if you go back and watch, I was the first one who jumped into the end when we were fighting the Nether Dragon. The Nether Dragon, the End Dragon. And at that point, I stopped being brave. That was the one thing. After that, everyone else can go first. Yeah, the realm itself has been a little iffy for a while, no doubt because it's, almost 2 years old and gigantic. And when 1.20 comes out, it's going to be even worse because we're going to spread even further to find new areas, so that'll be fun. I'm just kind of hoping I finish this build before we kill the realm altogether. Gotta be honest, some days it's seems a little iffy. Which one's gonna happen first? Nice. Yeah. There we go. Now coming up soon, we're gonna switch over to Juggerite stream. He streams on Twitch, so look out for a link that Joe will hopefully happily provide because I forgot to get the link even though I meant to. Otherwise, I could just pause and go out and get it. It's no big deal. You can see him in the chat though. Just follow his name. It's like, in fact, they should call the new archaeology stuff, instead of shards, it should be called Juggerite. Shards of Juggerite. Because you make jugs out of them. Yeah, I've been recording more and more from the PC anyway. The server's less of a problem for me than it used to be. But it's still nice to just, jump on my PlayStation and play when I want. Oh, come on. But at a certain point, we're also going to get big enough where we're going to experience more than just, some lag and some crashes. We're going to have world corruption. And at that point, there's not much we can do. Thank you. Whoops, went the long way. It's fine, everything's fine. We're all fine, how are you? I'm supposed to just let me, no. Not just play in complete peace. Nope, you're gonna have to attack me. And you're gonna have to attack me, and you're gonna have to attack me. Why are you attacking me? I thought I killed you. Okay. Check out your autocorrect is playing havoc again. Come on! Get out of the way! I'm gonna give me some time. Dang it. Can I get all the gravel before they all die? No, probably not. Anyone want some slimes? I should name tag them and move them all to Joe's base. Maybe next time I stream. Come on. Gotta stay ahead of them. Before I wrap this up, let's talk about slime chunks. So all these squares that are marked off with the lime slime chunk. So here's one. And here's one. And another one. Oh, yeah, I always forget about this one. Also because there's this one right next to this one. Not too far away from this one. So this entire drop of, let's say, I think that's at level 34 now to level 59, is going to be beset by slimes attacking me constantly. The fun never begins. I mean, ends. Alright, I'm going to clean up all this mess and hop over to Juggerite stream. Everyone else should join me there. Thank you for watching. If you're not watching this live, thank you for watching it later. If you are watching it live, thank you for watching it later too. I could use the view time. Something catchy catchphrase that I always say, yada yada yada, blah 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 blah. I don't know when I'll stream again. I don't stream often. Because it's always just so boring to do this stuff. I got some stuff done. That's not too bad. This guy hasn't escaped yet. Yeah, I got some dead bushes. Let's see what I got for dead bushes over here in my magenta shulker box stuff. I got a few stacks of dead bushes. Why do I have 4 stacks of dead bushes? God, how many dead bushes you want? You want some of these? I'll bring them right over. Join me on Juggerite stream. You'll see me deliver some dead bushes to him.